All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the High School Star League of Legends Winter Championships. We're getting ready for Franklin High School versus Troy High School. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of technical difficulties getting replay set up for this match, so I don't think we'll be able to get the first game up for the stream. Unfortunately, just having too much issues with the replays that we're trying to play. So, unfortunately, we won't be able to get into that, but we will be able to get into game two. And we'll see who will come out on top in that one. So right now we're just going to be switching up some of the overlays, getting everything set up. So hopefully we can get the rest of the streams and the game seamlessly without technical difficulties, hopefully. Just to talk about the first game of that match, though, of Troy High School versus Franklin High School. Troy High School started out with the team composition. It's looking like they had Victor. They had a great team composition. Victor, Syndra, Jarvan, Caitlyn, and Braum. So they had a Victor coming out for that. Quadra coming in for, I believe it was Victor. Picking up Quadra off of that. So obviously the power of the Revolution coming in there. Also, the side of Franklin High School, a little bit more standard with Lee Sin, Nar, Janna, Oriana, Corki. So we're seeing a lot of Corkis today, I think.
He's a very popular ADC these days. He really kind of made a comeback. So it's unsurprising that we're seeing a lot of him, though we don't see any Corkis in this game here.
So are we ready to get these replays going?
I believe we are. Sorry.
Well, I'm still at 0 time. So
you're still at 0. All right, hang on. Give me a sec. We're gonna reset
not
it.
At 0?
We're gonna reset it. Yeah, we got a little bit in. So yeah, just to reiterate, guys, we were having a little bit of technical difficulty. So this is the second match in a best-of-3 series. Troy did take a victory over Franklin High School, so this is the second match. And we are going to get this game going in 3, 2, 1. If it wants to start, because now we're having more technical difficulties.
Oh.
What a wonderful replay program you found here.
Oh man, I thought it would be so much easier. We're just waiting on Riot. This is just right. Please make real.
Yeah, client-side replay thing would be nice. We're gonna go ahead and have to relaunch this replay though. So just give me 2 seconds, guys. We do appreciate your patience and we apologize for the delays here.
Unfortunately for the viewers, I think it's a sad thing we weren't able to get to the first game. It's a 51-minute game.
Yeah.
Which Troy was able to take that victory. That would have been a lot of fun. Especially with the Victor hovering around. I somehow got a quadra in the middle of that. Like, it went so far that Caitlyn was able to switch out her boots for a Zephyr. That's how long that game was.
Alright, looks like we're finally getting loaded back in here, and we should be good to get underway finally. So let's go ahead and give it a 3, 2, 1, and we should be live with this game now between the two of us.
Yeah!
Hooray! Looks like we might have solved our problems.
So finally getting these replays set up. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get these guys live. The last match that we got was live, which we are very thankful for, because you have to deal with the technical difficulties of having strange replay programs that don't always work. But we're finally getting on into the match. All the teams running around, seeing what they want to do. Jarvan starting the game without items.
That's a ballsy move.
Is that what it says for you? That is.
Yeah, looks like he is. But here we go. The teams are out of the gate, and yeah, J4 does indeed have no items.
Oh man.
So Infinity Dez looking
I think he's going back right now to pick those up. There you go.
Trying to play a little bit crazy here and make the game a little interesting.
Alright, anyway guys, welcome back. High School Star League of Legends Winter Championship semifinals here with Franklin High School versus Troy High School. Best of 3 coming up to you guys. I'm Crusader King here with the Kilios, getting all these technical issues out of the way and getting finally into the games. And looks like we'll be seeing just some standard starts coming out from these junglers. We'll be starting the blue buffs for Gromps and standard lanes as well.
Yeah, nothing too shocking going on in this match I am excited, however, to see that Guao is playing Kha'Zix. Not a jungler that we see a lot of. Not too much. I haven't seen him since the recent jungle changes, so I'm excited to see that play, as well as Ana Harmonix down in the bot lane with that Alistar. So that's going to be very interesting to see. Hopefully, we'll get some very nice cow plays coming in, combined with Domination's Graves.
Oh man, those plural words are just the greatest. There's really damage coming out onto Gawar right there as Otter Buddy looking to run some interference to that jungler. Just will be doing some minor damage, I think. Not going to be too big in the grand scheme of things, but everyone will be getting on into the laning phase.
Oh.
So.
Whoa. Okay, hang on. Where are you? Because my game just jumped to about 27 minutes in.
Oh, well, I'm at 2:30. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of spoilers there. 2:30.
Okay, I'm at 2:30 exact. What an interesting...
Three,
right.
2, 1, and play. Sorry about that, guys. Replays. Get onto them right soon.
Interesting.
Alright, well...
Where's your timer at, just so we can double check this?
40, 41, 42, 43. You good?
Yes, we should be
Lots
good.
of
There's some DCs.
Yeah,
we're gonna get a binding on
hey,
too.
at least because we have replays, you're gonna skip over all the pauses that happen because of disconnects. So
this is
at least we
true.
have that going for us.
Yeah, we don't have to wait for that. Man, that was interesting. It was just suddenly like, you know what? We're gonna look at a Baron fight.
Oh man.
27 minutes into this game. So that was interesting. I guess we know that this game is going to get hyped up and explode. But anyway, let's get situated here. So far we have no first bloods. Minion farming is pretty standard so far. Caitlyn taking a very slight lead over top of Graves in this bottom lane. Other than that, nothing too crazy going on just yet. Gnar as well out harassing this Lissandra just a little bit and out CSing her. But otherwise, some pretty fairly standard stuff going on. About a 150 gold lead on the side of Franklin High School so far in this match. Nothing too exciting yet. But as we saw, that there is going to be a lot of build up to a pretty explosive fight around that Baron.
It was foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Middle lane though, Gate gonna be coming in here. Ignite is gonna be in a bit of trouble as Guaz coming in with Slither. However, Ignite's gonna get dropped down. Here comes the flag and drag from Infinity Death, but Union can't really fight back to this one. Infinity Death still wants to stay in here though, and will take some damage because of it.
Yeah, taking a lot of unnecessary hits, just kind of stutter stepping in and out of that fight. Now getting caught out by Guao, not quite gonna find a kill. That red buff ticking away, but not gonna be able to do just enough to kill him. Almost had a first blood on our hands, however. Very nice aggressive play coming out from Troy.
Yeah, so Kha'Zix to the jungle. I mean, he wants to get some of these early kills going for him, hopefully. So.
He needs to. You know, without getting those early kills, if he can't have an impact, he's just going to be, you know, a nuisance. He's just going to be just annoying in team fights, but he's not going to be able to really kill anybody or lock anyone down. You know, if your Kha'Zix can't leap in and really just burst somebody down, then you're gonna have a bad time. He needs to be snowballing, so he either needs to be getting in here and getting these kills or really farming the heck out of the jungle, and neither of which is really going for him at the moment. So Guao really needing to step his game up in this match. Now Lissandra trying to turn this top lane matchup a little bit back on its face. Putting some nice harass down onto Fugues. Up there on that Gnar, though she is still suffering heavily in the CS department.
Yeah, it's Gnar, as we've seen, has been a fairly dominant top laner. I think in the first game of LoL versus Hazen. Guao once again coming into middle lane though for a gank. Gonna take some damage though, and here comes Infinity Death flash with the EQ combo flash away from Guao. Now Infinity Death has to back away. A lot of attention onto this middle lane by these two junglers as they keep trying to take down each other's middle laners. But so far, no kills because of it, but a lot of summoner spells.
Yeah, only one flash being burned on the side of Troy. That was Guao's being taken out there, but both Infinity and Ignorant burned both of their flashes, so in the grand scheme of things, nice Troy comes out ahead with that one right there. But other than that, still just general farming elsewhere across the map. Top lane, really the only skirmishes going on. We did see one binding hit onto Anti-Harmonics down in the bot lane. But otherwise, domination and... Oh,
but here comes the knockup at top lane. He tries to do combos to get him, but Crack Engine couldn't get away. He throws on the ultimate onto himself, but he is going to go down. First blood goes over to Fuchs, and the tower shots come through. Crack Engine does get the last laugh as he gets the kill from the grave.
Yeah, I mean, very nice. Able to get a kill out of that 1v2 situation. Crack Engine with the cheeky play, not taking the claw, making Infinity Dez go ahead and burn his flag and drag.
He was stunned out of it.
Oh, was he? Okay. That would make, I guess, a little bit more sense. I thought it was a very cheeky play, because most players would, in their fear, be spamming the heck out of that claw to get out of there. But either way, it did work out for Crack Engine, able to grab that kill, which is going to help him have a little bit of an easier time in the top lane. As we can see, he's working toward that Morello Nomicon. Fuchs, however, coming back in with a Hex Drinker already in this game.
Another game coming in, the stun coming on Ignan. This time the ultimate's here to get down the damage, and it's going to be Gua with the kill. Shockwave didn't quite get off.
Yeah, he does save the cooldown at least, but barrier is down, flash is down. Ignan in a very bad spot with this Orianna.
So we didn't really get to talk about this in we didn't get to talk about this because we didn't have champion select, but the bottom lane right now, we are seeing this long range Caitlyn and Morgana versus much more aggressive Graves and Alistar, and right now it's actually neck and neck in terms of CS. So I would say that it would probably be because Graves and Alistar are playing this well. Domination and Harmonics. Let's go with that, yeah. I'd say they're playing this one well because Graves usually gets just kind of, zoomed out by the Caitlyn range. But so far they've been doing fairly well. And when they want to go aggressive, they'll have a lot of damage coming off them with the Graves burst. He's just hit level 6, so he could go in. They just have to be careful of the CC of Morgana, of course.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to be sneaky with your headbutt pummel combo as Alistar. When you want it, the other team typically knows that you want it, and it's very easy for Otterbuddy to just throw a Dark Binding out and completely negate the desired engage that Anti-Harmonics has for that Alistar. So as long as they're just playing carefully and playing to submits at range advantage with this Caitlyn, they should have a pretty easy time in the bot lane. They're staying above the bushes here, pushing against Troy's bot lane. So Anti-Harmonics can't use those bushes to really get in on top of submit. So very nice play coming in from them. They're not able to punish Domination well enough with the CF's differential. They're only up by about 2-3 at the moment, and it's fluctuating back and forth. So, but otherwise, pretty solid performance coming in from both the bot lanes. Their CS numbers are looking really good for this point in the game.
Yep, so item buy is coming in here. It's going to be Caitlyn with the early back, picks up a BS right and a pickaxe. Domination looks like he wants to stay into lane. He has basically the same amount of gold as her, just very slightly in the lead right now as he's picking up a little bit more CS. So, with that, we'll probably be seeing some similar items from these two, just going for the Infinity Edges first, which is pretty much all AD carries now, unless you want to go for like a Trinity Force, because you're quirky. So it's just some standard item buys just coming out here, and he will be going back. Yep, picks up the same things.
Oh, Fuchs maybe getting caught out.
Yeah, gonna get some CC down, but they can't quite catch up. Gual was there trying to go for a gank, but couldn't quite catch up to land anything. So we will be seeing Infinity Death though into the middle lane. Comes with the Q-Combo, goes right into the Cataclysm onto Slither. Here goes the Shockwave. This time he has to cool down. He gets the kill. Ignite makes it 2-2.
Yes, very nice pickup right there for Ignan. Very much needed because he has been having a really rough time in this game thus far, getting pushed around quite a bit and getting camped out by Gual a little bit.
Oh, but
now
that's top lane. Fuchs wants to get to Crack Engine wants to get to Fuchs, but doesn't quite have enough damage or mana or something there. Couldn't quite finishing that up.
It was
Oh,
looking
jeez.
really dangerous because he had lost his Hex Drinker from that gank
Yeah.
before. But a lack of mana and just CDR from a crack engine not quite able to finish him off. You know, once he gets that Morellonomicon completed, it'll give him a little bit more CDR, it'll help him out there. But not having the mana and the spells available, he wasn't able to find himself that kill. But nonetheless, good harass coming out. But he does have to back, and that he is losing now by 12 CS in that top lane. So very good time here for Fuchs. Gonna be able to get ahead, and that is not what you want for Anar, because he is just going to be unrelenting. Nice damage onto Domination. Being taken very low. This is Caitlyn really just playing to her range advantage, but again, the CS is just neck and neck in this bottom lane.
Yeah, really. Even bottom lane going down here, and not too much aggression. Actually, it might change. Domination gets caught in a really bad snare, and though has to flash away as Otter Buddy gets right onto him. Really nice CC coming out of Otter Buddy. Showing like a big snare. Oh, here comes Slither actually into the trouble. Here is the shockwave, and Ignite picks up the kill. Another game coming onto the middle lane. There's been so much focus on middle lane right now. Barely anyone has been visiting the side lanes at all.
Yeah, there hasn't been too much action there, though there's plenty of skirmish in that top lane between Fuchs
look at that.
Crack.
Ooh. Crack Engine with the jump away. Escaped from the ultimate, I'm pretty sure. Escaped from the Gnar exclamation point. Top up. You guys seen the dragon going down, though.
Oh, there's the chimney.
Getting low, gets the snare, is able to escape from... Wants to bounce in, though. He can't quite get it. The ultimate coming up with Crack Engine, though. Gonna make him in trouble. Tries to go back in, but Fuchs is the one who still picks up the kill. Right back to the bottom and does. Infinity S gets down the Cataclysm, and Harmonics is trapped in it. And actually, Infinity S gets away from the collateral damage. Doesn't go down. Exhausted the Domination. They want to dive under. There's the snare. He's on the soil. Will it be enough damage? No.
Oh, not quite.
Walk away from it.
Yeah, and then meanwhile in the top lane, Guao was able to pick up that kill on Fuchs. Wasn't able to keep up, just so much action happening everywhere on the map. But that is going to be the first tower of the game, falling in favor of Franklin High School. Pick up that bot lane tier 1 turret. It's a very nice, well-established lead for them. 5-3 in the game so far. Up by nearly 2k gold just under 14 minutes into this game. Looking very nice for them. They also do have that first dragon buff going for them. So some really solid pickups for these guys coming into this match. It's just going to be a matter of if Troy's going to be able to swing this back into their favor. If they do, it is likely going to have to be on the shoulders of Slither or Domination, because they are really going to be the powerhouses here for their team. And so far, Slither not having the best showing. He's got the Morellonomicon, but he's a full blasting wand behind Ignite here in this mid lane, and he has just been having a really poor time getting camped out.
At least that Crack Engine's making up for that. He has the Morellonomicon and the blasting one.
Yeah, but as you can see, he's having another skirmish here with Fuchs in the top lane, looking bad. Frozen Tomb comes down.
Yep, and actually here comes the rest of the team. Submit, so he picks up the kill. Here's the ace in the hole. Oh man.
Yeah, definitely not looking good for Troy here.
Yeah, Franklin High School able to pick up the early game right now, and Troy is the team that is one game in the lead after a 51-minute brawl that unfortunately we weren't able to see, but I'm sure that was a back and forth game. But this time it's starting out very early for Troy as they pick up these advantages. Tower's going to be going down top lane as they keep this push in the middle lane.
They're going to try to keep the pressure on here. It's just... It's really going to come down to if Troy can get an in. Anna Harmonics wants to get in there. Nice binding onto him, though. He's taking a lot of damage.
Well, ultimate comes off. Anna Harmonics wants to go in. Doesn't hit the pulverize. Now he has to back away. The ultimate going to be able to save him right there, but he is so low still. Submit gets the kill with the Piltover Peacemaker from max range. And now the rest of them are getting locked down. Infinity just wants to reach in the fight. Fuchs is here as well. Cataclysm locking them down. Domination turns around with the burst. Gets the kill for himself. But he will go down to Ignite afterwards. Ignite and Fuchs now have to walk away. Voice spikes over the wall. Ignite flashes over. Trying to get after Guag. Guag gets in there. Gets the kill himself. Now Crack Engine chasing after Fuchs. Gonna have Guag for backup if he needs it. or they want to turn around for submit. Get some nice damage in onto him. There's the
he's
Sarah
quite
going
low.
down. He's going to be going for submit. Kill coming in. Oh, Dex coming through. Picks up the kill. But the shutdown coming through. Crack Engine falls. So does submit. And a hectic team fight as so many people go down.
Yeah, that was really all over the place, though. Franklin still coming out really well ahead. Oh, Otter Buddy does get spotted out by Anti-Harmonics from that ward. They will go ahead and claim a kill for himself. Very nice pickup there.
Guys back. Anti-Harmonics with the headbutt pulverized.
Yeah, kind of redeeming. Trying to redeem himself from the flash pulverize that happened earlier.
Like everybody died in that fight.
Just about. Yeah, just about everybody ended up dying at some point in that fight, except for maybe one or two members.
Hughes and Infinity S came in late. So I think one of those might survive. I'm not even sure, but a lot of people died in that fight. That much we're aware of.
Yeah, it's very much all over the place. You can see though, Ignite in a precarious spot trying to defend that turret against 3 members of Troy that are hovering around in that tier 1 in the bot lane. Slither up in top lane trying to get a solid push going on, but kind of overextending. Take a look at Fugues and Infinity Des. Easily going to be able to go ahead and wrap back around and collapse on top of Slither if he doesn't get out of there. Or Crack Engine, I'm sorry, looking at the wrong person. Crack Engine is in the top lane extending. Gonna have to be very careful. Now, wow, with the ultimate.
Yep, gonna be able to get the shutdown now. Slither flashes out the couch to Infinity is still stuck in it. Crack Engine takes the tilt over takes the ace in the hole, and now he's gonna be in trouble as he gets out of the ultimate. Fuse is the one who picks up the kill onto him. But Domination with the burst coming in here. Slither meanwhile trying to fight out with these, but a double kill for Fugues. Now Infinity has an Anti-Harmonics, and Harmonics here comes the shock wave. Domination now will be in trouble. Will go down, gets a collateral, gets a buckshot to get a kill, and Harmonics jumping all over the place. Does finally get taken on an ace coming in actually. Troy High School, and that fight was just, even I was missing go for it.
It was a pretty clustery looking fight there. All in all though, 5 for 2 in favor of Franklin. Really nice exchange for them, extending their lead just even further in this game. 5.9k gold now, 6 kills ahead, and 3 towers. Still have yet to see one fall for them.
No, we saw some nice bursts coming out of Domination, but at the end of it, there's just not much he could do. Troy High School getting farther and farther behind after these fights continue. It's about a 6,000 gold lead now. Still 3 towers to none. Let's see. It's one dragon for Franklin. I don't think Troy has any. So this is looking to be a second dragon pickup now.
Yeah, and that's going to be pretty devastating if they're able to get this one uncontested. Dragon is just getting chunked down. I don't think we're going to be able to see Troy getting in. There it goes. Second dragon going over to Franklin. And here's the engage.
Yep, and they're going to be going for this one. Nara is in the front line, and he's going to be taking down Alistar. Ignite is the one who picks up that kill. It's 2 members down now. Domination fell earlier. Ace Hole coming across just to get some damage. Blocked by Slither. From behind, the Ignite is the one who wants to go in. Hopping over, kill the shot does enough damage. Ignite does not get out though, and Slither gets taken down. Infinity Nest.
There's the dunk.
Down with a Cataclysm. Meanwhile, Crack Engine is nowhere near the team right now. He's pushing up top lane.
Yeah.
They might lose no, let's lose the tower after this.
Yeah, they trade a lot of deaths. And their tier 2 mid tower for just a tier 1 top turret. Not really the greatest of exchanges that you could ever ask for. The gold lead just very much becoming exacerbated here.
Please, look at these AP carry synergies. Like Lissandra, Syndra, and Oriana, all the A ending mages, all going for the same items. Look at this.
Yeah,
as you
can see, Season 5 has really diversified the item builds for the AP carries so far this season. No, it's really good. Like, Morello and Almacon has, in most cases, replaced the Athene's Unholy Grail for several champions. It's pretty much an essential pickup currently in this state of the game. Whether or not we'll see that change, who knows? all things are possible with the advent of Season 5 looming ever nearer at the end of the month. We will see that start with the LCS pickup. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know about you, especially with all of the team shuffles that have happened.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm excited for all the team name changes. I think that was the most interesting part. I was like, who is?
Yeah.
It's like, who's Winter Fox? It was like, that's old EG. I was so confused.
Yeah, the new Team Winter Fox. We have Team Liquid.
It's okay.
You know,
Here
it's
in the
like
High
this.
School Star League, none of the team ages will change because
Unless the high schools change.
yeah, that's the High School change there. But I don't
It's
know
much
how that
harder to change the name of a high school.
Yeah, well, because the engaged though will be much harder
Oh.
for one of these teams after this fight. Crack Engine is gonna be so close to going down. Ignite gets over the wall, gets the burst going down. They can't quite take down Ignite though. Crack Engine's so low, but it gets saved by domination. No one has gone down so far. Anti-Harmonics flashing over the wall, can't get the pulverize.
Oh, the black shield.
Black shield gets the snare to Anti-Harmonics. Everybody doing a great job.
The turnaround.
The support, and this will be a double kill now. Coming here for Submit.
Wow, absolute turnaround. And actually,
the whole time, Fuchs was tough.
yeah, he's just been gonna be shoving this in this entire time. This is gonna be the tier 2 bot falling as well. But actually, what's funny enough is Ignite was saved by Anti-Harmonics' headbutt in that fight. He booted her over the wall into safety by like the blue area. Completely would have gotten decimated had she not gotten knocked out of there. But, I mean, what you're going to do, you kind of have to commit to the headbutt if you're Alistar.
Top lane, they just let Fuchs just push all the way to that inhibited tower. We'll have to back away at this point, but still. Had a pretty good push going for himself, and his whole team was just fighting 4v5.
Yeah, oh, Anna on the prowl. Not quite going to go in for Submit here, though. Gotta fear. Submit really having a strong showing. Wow, though, finds Fuchs out in the jungle.
Yeah, but he'll gonna actually leap away. I'm not sure. And actually, nope. Fuchs is gonna be in a bit of trouble as he gets cornered in here, but gets a leap over the wall. Or not really a leap. I feel it's okay.
Yeah, you know that
Jump.
you're. See, this is a problem here. This is the big problem here for Troy is, you know that you're in a bad place as Kha'Zix when you back away from a full 1v1. Like that is where you excel the most. Well, I mean, granted, Fuchs was getting ready to transform, but he had used most of his cooldowns, so he didn't have too many. Yeah, he didn't have too many abilities up. But here he goes on to domination.
For himself now to domination. Domination just wants the tower, man. Gonna get the second tower of the game for his team before going down. Troy High School. 10,000 gold behind. This is
10.8k gold behind.
this is quite a change, I think, from the first game.
Yeah, are they gonna try to get on something?
Harmonics, do it.
No, not gonna.
I don't think.
Got a little bit more common sense than that.
Otter Buddy did a really good job of shutting him down, I think. Just with all the black shield, it's been really, really strong to just block all the CC that was coming at Submit.
Yeah, the saving grace right now, though, is that Crack Engine is taking a tier 2 top, but at the same time, they're just completely losing their inhibitor for free. So this is just going to add way more pressure onto the base already of Troy, and this is really going to keep them contained. So they're not going to be able to extend out of their base too much. So this really opens up the possibility of Baron for Franklin here.
He's chasing after Crack Engine. I don't think Crack Engine's getting away from this one.
No, there's the frozen
ultimate, but Fuchs is right behind him.
Oh, the
throws the
chimney.
house, goes for the leap, flashes actually, and uses the ultimate to pick up the kill. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, very nice pickup for him, punishing him for that little transgression in the top lane. Taking that turret.
Gonna be up. It's going to be the third dragon of the game for Franklin High School, and they'll just keep these objectives going for themselves. They've been really good at getting these.
Yeah, this is going to be the 5% move speed increase for Franklin. Very nice pickup by them. This is going to help them be all over the map, even more than they already are. And next thing we're going to see is certainly going to be that Baron fight that we spotted out. As people will start gravitating up there. It's been sitting alive for just about 6 minutes now. With Dragon gone and Inhibitor downed, we're certainly going to be seeing Franklin making a play for that very shortly. It's only a matter of minutes at this point. can see they all are hovering around this area, so it's just a matter of time. And if this happens, I fear that there's not going to be too much that Troy's going to be able to do to try to secure it for themselves outside of some kind of miraculous steal.
Yeah, so we'll be seeing now the pressures. Franklin High School want to keep this going. Bottom lane, the inhibitors pushing in. And they have 2 inhibitors they could go for as all the towers outside of the base are down. Items coming in here. We are seeing Submit has quite the advantage over Domination with the Bloodthirster. And actually Baron is going to be started up with, even with all 5 members of Troy High School or Franklin High School are looking pretty confident. They just have 2 members doing this Baron right now.
Otter getting chunked.
A little bit too much damage right there. Almost goes down, but doesn't quite. He's going to be able to survive for that. And now they'll get everybody into that Baron pit to start this one up. And looks like they should just be able to take this one up. Looks like Troy High School does know what's up, though.
Yeah, there's not going to be too much that Troy can do. Maybe a Gravesteel or maybe a Kha'Zix leap in for it. The members of Franklin are just getting ever lower. Here comes Anna Harmonics.
Goes over to the side of Franklin, but Troy High School wants to engage now. They're trying to get out of this. Submit is able to pick up a kill for Zana. Killing spree with a double kill. Domination on the outside. He's going to get hunted down by Fuchs. He flashes in to get a kill, but he does get taken down. An ace once again coming in and a triple kill for Submit. It is the ace coming down, and it is going to be a surrender vote as Franklin High School pick up game 2.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, obviously we didn't see the first game, but we saw Troy come out ahead. So I gotta say that's probably one hell of a comeback for Franklin to come back into this one and really stomp out Troy with minimal effort. There wasn't really a point in that game where it was neck and neck. They kind of took hold and they had it the entire game. So very, very well played by Franklin. And I, for one, am interested to see how this is going to evolve into the third and final game of this best-of-3 series.
So guys, going to be back with that game. So before we go, give a shout out to our sponsors, Twitch TV, New Age, MSI, Jinx, Rocket, and Loot Crate. And of course, spring registration is open if you want to sign up. Check out our website, hsstarleague.com, or any of our subsites, which will be down under the Twitch player. So I will be right back.